Welcome, friends, to today's meditation. My name is Nayaswami Jaya, and I will be guiding us through a 30-minute meditation. But before I begin, I would like to share with you a few steps or reminders to keep in mind that will help you to go more deeply into your meditation. Very quickly, the first is keep the body absolutely still. God is found in stillness. And you'll find that if you can relax the body, let all tension go, and stay absolutely in one position, you'll find that you'll be able to dive more quickly and deeply into meditation. The second point is learn to still the breath. We'll be using the technique today of Hong Sa that'll help to quiet the breath, but you'll find that as the breath begins to moderate, as the breath begins to slow down, you'll find in between the breaths a point of peace and calmness, and you can dive into that peace and calmness and very quickly forget the body in that way. The third point is learn to focus. Once the breath and body have been very still, the life force that normally goes out into the senses and distracts us, distracts the minds, activates the mind, begins to moderate. And so consciously try to focus. In this case, we're going to focus our attention first upon the breath, and in various techniques, you focus upon various aspects of meditation. We'll begin with the breath, but eventually it comes to the fourth point I would like to make, is that we're going to direct the focus of our attention after we have calmed the breath, after we have experienced peace. We're going to focus that attention up at the point between the eyebrows. And in this way, we'll direct the life force through our attention, through our focus up to that point between the eyebrows, the spiritual eye. The fifth point is, as we do this focus, as we calm the breath, we must bring a certain amount of devotional ardor into what we're doing. A great saint, St. John Vianney, said, if you only knew how much God loved you, you would die for joy. And so let's bring that attitude of devotional self-offering, devotional ego transcendence into everything that we do, whether it's in the practice of the breathing technique itself, if it's in the practice of focusing the attention on the point between the eyebrows, if it's going deep into the peace and calmness and joy that we feel, bring a devotional ardor to what you do. And this leads us to the last point, which is do it with God. Let's meditate with God. Meditate with joy. Meditate with peace. Often we approach meditation with the expectation to receive peace and joy, but really we receive peace and joy by what we bring to our meditation. So we have to bring those qualities. So bring God into your meditation and offer yourself up into that consciousness. Do your meditation in the presence of the Guru. Do your meditation in the presence of joy, in the consciousness of joy, and you'll find that mysteriously joy, peace, calmness, all of these qualities will begin to come in through the back door. So let's begin our meditation today. Let's sit up straight, relax the body, and let's begin with the prayer. O Infinite Spirit, O infinite joy, O great gurus of self-realization, I bow to you all. Bless our meditation with thy presence. Help us to feel thy guidance. In every atom of our being, let us feel thy joy. Be with us in meditation, in all of our thoughts, in our actions, in our daily life. And may we live in thy consciousness always and forever. Om, peace, shanti, shanti, amen. Now, let's begin with a little chant. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Now let's begin with the measured breathing exercise. Inhale to a count of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold to a count of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, inhaling through the nostrils. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now inhale through the nostrils, taking a deep breath. Inhale with a double breath. Tense the whole body. And throw the breath out. One more time. Inhale. Double breath. Tensing the whole body. Vibrating. Releasing the tension. With an exhale, double breath. And finally, one more time. Inhale. Tense. And throw the breath out. Now let us inhale again, but this time no tension. Hold the breath. Focus your gaze at the point between the eyebrows and gently let the air out, keeping your attention focused at the point between the eyebrows. And now breathe naturally. Watch the breath coming in through the nostrils and again out. And as we breathe naturally, letting the body dictate the pace, pay attention to the breath coming in and out. And where do you feel the breath? Perhaps you feel it in the diaphragm, perhaps in the chest, in the lungs, or perhaps in the nostrils themselves. In and out. As you're watching the breath, check your body for tension. Make sure that all body parts are relaxed. The spine is straight. And forget the body if you can. Paramhansa Yogananda used to say, dump the body to go beyond its distractions. Now, as we're watching the breath, gradually bring your attention up to the nostrils and watching it there. And then as we practice this technique of Hong Sa, you can begin to bring your attention into the upper part of the nasal cavity, behind the spiritual eye. That way, keeping your attention there at the spiritual eye correlates with that position also of the breath coming into and out of the body. Let's feel that. Let's do this together and feel for a moment. The breath coming in and out, high in the nostrils. Now, when the breath comes in of its own accord, without control, mentally follow the incoming breath with the sound of Hong, H-O-N-G, Hong. And when the breath wants to go out of its own accord, mentally follow it with the sound of Saw. Let it stay out as long as it wishes, and when the breath of itself wants to come back, follow it again, mentally, Hong, Saw. Feeling it in the nostrils, your eyes gently lifted upward toward the point between the eyebrows. You'll notice that the breath will begin to slow. And as it does, feel peace in those spaces in between the breaths, and dive deeply into that peaceful feeling. As the breath slows, with the body very still, you'll begin to forget the body. And as you do so, the life force will begin to withdraw from the mind, restlessness, the body, and the senses, into the spine itself. And as this happens, you'll begin to feel that peace ever more deeply. So let us practice together. And during these first minutes of this meditation, I'd like to add one reminder. When the breath comes in, pull your forefinger and touch the thumb, forefinger and thumb together as you're saying Hong. And as you say Saw, let the forefinger relax forward again. Do this for the first 5 minutes of your meditation, and then after that, you can let it go. This is very helpful to keep the willpower strong and focused. If your mind wanders, bring it back. Hong, Saw, moving the finger forward to the thumb, and then releasing as you say Saw. You can put the movement of the forefinger aside now and concentrate on stillness, peace, calmness. Mentally repeating Hong Sa. Let's now conclude our Hong Sa practice by taking a slow, deep breath through the nostrils. Inhale. When the lungs are full, hold the breath and concentrate your attention at the point between the eyebrows, bringing all of your life force, all of your energy up to that point. Now slowly exhale, keeping your attention at the point between the eyebrows. Let's inhale again, slowly through the nostrils. When you have a full lung capacity, hold the breath, focus your attention upward toward the point between the eyebrows, looking into the spiritual eye. Directing your life force there. If you can hold up to 25 to 40 counts, this is good. But then let's exhale whenever the need arises. Now, keeping your attention at the point between the eyebrows, breathe naturally through the nostrils. And let your inner gaze, your focus and your concentration be directed upward to the third eye. Looking deeply into the darkness of space behind closed eyes. Diving into the peace and stillness, the calm feeling that has been stimulated by our practice of Hong Sa. If you see a little bit of light there, gaze into that. And we can call into the darkness, into the light, into the peace. Come out of the darkness, Mother. Bathe me in thy light. Or if you wish, reveal thyself, calling to the divine. Remember, focused attention with devotional ardor. Calling with joy, with peace, with love. Reveal thyself, reveal thyself. Now, in these last minutes of our meditation, let us bring our attention into the center of the heart and to feel there the divine response. Feel the peace, calmness, God's presence, God's love. Receive those blessings in this area of the Anahat chakra. Let's now expand that feeling in the heart of God's blessings. Feel it reaching out beyond this little body to include others, friends, family. Let those blessings encompass your neighbors, those that you know at work, those that you don't know, your neighborhood, your village or town, the whole country, souls everywhere. Feel your blessings reaching out to include everybody in the joy that you feel. We are all one, all God's children. Now let us conclude by sending out blessings of Om to all souls everywhere. Om. 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 And conclude with a prayer. O Infinite Spirit, Divine Mother, Great Masters, beloved Guru, we thank you for your presence in our lives. Guide our footsteps. May we live in thy joy. May we share thy joy. May we become one with that joy. Om Shanti, Shanti, Amen. Thank you for joining us.